Okay, right. I was going to do a shootout between some of these guys. Micro amps. Teeny tiny little guitar amps. Right, so what I was going to do was I was going to set some of them up, play through them, and then decide which one was best. I was even going to crown a champion and everything, then, you know, a champion of micro amps, but then after I'd played through them all and recorded some sweet, sweet pentatonic licks, I changed my mind. Apart from the fact that I'm really decisive and couldn't pick a winner, I mean, I decided that I'm no authority on anything, and who am I to say what's best and what's not? So we're still going to have a look at a few of these teeny tiny little micro guitar amps, but instead of saying which one is best or whatever, I'm just going to talk about them. You know, what's good and what's bad, and you know, we'll just see where it goes. Before I get into today's badly thought out micro amp video, it'd be nice if you could like and subscribe and, you know, become a channel member, become a page, you know, all that kind of stuff if you enjoy the video. Anyway, micro amps. Right, the reason I couldn't pick a best one is because, do you know what? It's subjective. I mean, I've got an orange Micro Crush. Not that one. I've got an orange Micro Crush. I've got a tiny Vox AC30. And I've got a Spark Go. 3 great tiny little amps. And even though, right, the Spark Go has a ton of advantages over the other 2 amps, I mean, some people might prefer the sound of the orange or the, you know, the little crunch that the Vox has got. So, we're just going to do this. Micro amps. What are they? And why do I have 3? Well, I used to have more. I used to have a little Marshall one as well, and I used to have a hot tone one. But over the years, I've like given them away to people and stuff. And they're small and easy to lose. But essentially a micro amp is a small portable guitar amp that runs on batteries or is rechargeable, and you can use them anywhere. They aren't too loud. You can use them when you're sitting on the couch or in the car or at the beach or picnics, you know, things like that. Now, they aren't any good for stuff like busking because they aren't very loud. I mean, like 3 watts and stuff. I mean, I can shout louder than these things. You know, and if you're busking with one of these and somebody comes along with an accordion, you're going to get smoked, and that's not a good look. But they are fun little things, and on the whole, they aren't really expensive. So, the first one I'm going to look at, I'm not going to lie, this is one of my favourites. It's the orange Micro Crush. I mean, I'm an orange guy anyway. I love orange amps, and for a teeny tiny little 3-watt amp, I think Orange have actually managed to capture a bit of the orange sound in this amp, and it's brilliant. You can power it with a 9-volt battery, or it'll work with, you know, a 9-volt pedal plug adapter thing. It's got a built-in tuner and a gain button, and it's all for like 50 quid or something like that. I'll leave a link in the description if you want to go and check one out. But I mean, it even looks pretty cool. I love this thing. That's the orange micro amp. Next up, we've got the Vox AC30 amp. It's a stack. Stacks are cool, aren't they? I love a stack. Right, so this guy here on top is essentially one of these little headphone things. So you plug that into your guitar, put your headphones in that, and you can listen to yourself playing guitar through your headphones. But you know, you can add a bit of crunch, or you can have it clean or whatever. Takes two of those teeny tiny little AAA batteries, and I mean, it's got quite a nice little clean sound to it. And the overdriven AC30 sound through the headphones is pretty good. I mean, it's a little bit trebly sometimes, but on the whole, it's fun, you know, and you can practice and you won't disturb anyone. I'll leave a link as well so you can go and check one of these guys out. But this one comes with a cab. Plug it in there. You need a 9-volt battery for the cab, or you can use the little adapter thing. I'm not gonna lie, it's not the best. It can be a bit crackly sometimes, but it sounds okay. Well, it's not my cup of tea, but I'm sure somebody will like it. I mean, if nothing else, right, it looks cool. It's a great little ornament, and you can say that you own a stack, you know, if you're into that sort of thing. And last but not least, in no ways least, the Spark Go. I mean, wow, where do I start with this thing? It's awesome. I mean, it's pretty loud too. I think this is like 7 watts or something, and it's got like this cool rubber thing on it, so it's hard to drop. And I mean, you can use it as a micro guitar amp, you can use it as a Bluetooth speaker, and you can use it as an audio interface, you know, for recording your guitar into your laptop or your PC. I mean, it does everything. It does cost 3 times as much as, you know, the other amps, but I mean, you do get your money's worth. And it's got like 20 or so built-in patches that you can mess about with, but you know, you need the amp on the phone, and you can alter the patches to make it sound how you want it. It plays drums. You can play along to drums and songs on it. Look, I'd need a whole nother video to explain all of the features on this little amp. I mean, but it really is the Swiss Army knife of micro guitar amps. Again, I'll leave a link in the description if you want to go and check it out. Right, I can't lie. Comparing the other 2 amps to the Spark Go isn't fair. I mean, the Spark's digital, it's USB rechargeable. I mean, I've even used it for recording. It is more expensive, you know, like 150 quid delivered or something like that. But I mean, it really is totally worth it. But do you know what? I actually like the orange amp best. it's more fun and it feels more genuine, and I think it looks cooler as well. But you see, that's what I mean about this being subjective. I mean, I know the Spark Go is a much better amp and you can do loads of sounds, and it's got reverb and delay and choruses and everything on it, and drums and Jimi Hendrix built into it. But if I could only pick one of these amps, I probably would pick the Orange Crush amp. That's just me. Anyway, jump in the comments and let me know which one you prefer and why. So that's all for today's micro amp comparison video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, do all that YouTube stuff. I'll leave links in the description if you want to become a channel member or a Patreon or anything like that. Follow me on social media, and I'll leave links to all the little amps so you can go and buy one if you fancy one. Also stream over on my other channel, Guitar Stuff Studio Live, every Wednesday and Saturday, so feel free to pop over and check the streams out. That's it. Thanks again. Take it easy. Peace out.